Kofi area mechia Opemsuo etiefo nyina nkenka Oforikrom fo etie area nyina mechia obi biara meba mo studio mani ajepa na mene nana kwekwe didi nkomo bebre se mepemre na baba na meba yes mani aje na area nso mechia otekokoso menana otumfo ne nkwaso nyame nhyane bebre efiade etwa mu yeba ebeka ne ho ma odi dwuma kese ne foundation adwuma ode ebo asanteman nyame nhyira no ye nipa o ka odi dwuma ema ebi ka omo nyina no ebi be hwe videos ne chese na meni age yie hwe efa adesua mu ne apomuden ne sa enema bebre a otekokoso ede foundation ye nyame enka no ho na omana ho de ma ontumi enkoso nya bebre ma asanteman
ye be da wase biem ene obra wanya se wabeka ho kuma city asantema chi opa. We are live on Facebook nje basi abunza bochefo no de o ya dwuma kro ba ya no agba beso oba aba behwe we are first time in parliament
ampa
ede na hye se wotu on mona ase men kogina ne ntumi so aba na nyame ya adom na medin kunima makoko gina mama me manfo ede na inspire se obeba be parliamentarian.
Me kasa no meka se me wo university me postgraduate na me de me hura politics mu kese na me obi a me free political home me papa edi MP in fie dumienu.
Oh, okay.
As I am minister under President Kofo.
That's 3 times.
Yes. Enti na efia me free mu no free collaborating politics na bibia ekoso ye ko campaign with the achiri wo campus kra with the test konechi bibia adwumadie bia ye bia with the achiri na me shada andwen ho se mekwakodi MP debi na in the year 2020
okay
party ni mwana medinti 2016 yenya ye campaign boy
eso ye ade grassroots ba
mana na do buy na 2018 yenu apanyin na bi
okay
ode me ka national youth wing fundraising committee ho oye me co-chair for the fundraising committee for the national youth wing di sika ye pedebo youth wing no ye fundraising ye nya sika ne mu edru de boa campaign no ye me boa youth wing ne campaign mu bebre nti na mabu ne bebre am na omo ye adwuma no omuni aso adwuma am ye ti fro no mo chance ne me didi nkomo se omo gidi se me contest election na eko MP with leadership skills ama exhibit no ana abana mu university am ye masters K university so me ba be ye postgraduate students omo president afebako etna university council so we say council no so there otumfo na ye council ono council no ye panyin odano nti we akonya kota council so anache se nimdia ubenya ne leadership skills a ubenya no emu edru ye sonko nti omo mante ne bombe hu me no beginning me popo miti kakra me popo miti kakra echi na me de kwa adwendwen mu ana me de ko mpai bonsu mu ana mu se asema omo ka no se me mama ho kwan na me si form na me ton me ho ye adwuma metumi aye ade a metumi aye nti ampa nso me ba fie Oforikrom ya wo metete me omo mu ni me bebre omo ni me oboadi me wo university nursery primary K university here for nursery primary JSS ana me ba prempe college me me samba tech first degree second degree enti
Kumasi boy
Kumasi and Oforikrom boy enti ebi kra from homeboy wo ho enti me ba fia me chance se me didi nkomo na ana me hu se afom ye politics na ansa na udi uti be wura se wokoye na wo se wo ya research na carry hu se wo chances at say ti ye research ni wie na chances are very very positive ana ma me chance se me ton me ho anya me ncha de ne ma ba be member of parliament for the good people of Oforikrom.
Congratulations. And that from say I mean gone are the days now so be parliament parliamentary job will be as a but as a gradually the youth to see people like you congratulate you and encourage you to do more. How is parliament business? You, especially for the first timers, I asked this same question to Onyina. Onyina was sitting here, I think, is it 2 or 3 weeks ago? Onyina was here, and for first timers, especially you, parliamentary business in the Senate here, how do you see it?
Quite interesting. Parliament, we say nipa ahodo bebre ana ababe boom
different backgrounds,
be teachers, doctors, nurses, biochemical engineers, then the be businessmen bia enti o honoma de bia usua ade afoforo ka ho, but dwumadi na nkasa na yedi o mahye bedwam no emra ane ye hye tiya se mra hye bedwam ho ne ye hye mra ema oman no ana ukọ wonso a ade abehu ne se enye mra ne kwa na oba abehye o if we say wa manfo na esuma wo into we are representative of the people o ujire mu ma wa manfo nje se o supreme puntu e de bra wa manfo ana wo san wo oversight role say abani dwumadi a odi bia no e wo se wodi wani di akire if we say uja aban na aban bia o te so bia no uja na obeye de ope ebia asantima mu ha na ye hia de ba akwa da yakoma so na se ebewie central market na ebia ebewie swami interchange uja aban na ode ne budget beba no no de sky pudu na kwakodi ba bia o ye dey ope ema mirie dwumadi ne ma nti asempi no abribia na wo se wodi wani edi sa ne ma na chi and your forms are yede enema yede edi dwumadi e wo chamber say bia obey statement to be sa questions any debate nis enema bibra obe yisu a obema abane hu se wo ye de e wo so ya na edu ba bi so a ye no media for central for ya and edi dwumadi no wo ho we say na na kwaku adibia na mesano
it's also the Manchester Central MP so say Manchester North ni Manchester South Central ho no
oh this video parliament ya ne omunyira na ye adwuma no ho if we say we say ya manfo nso te de koso e wo ma hye bedwam enti adwuma no o abonte a it looks simple but we ra ho a different ana adwuma bia wo ne homra we ra ma hye bedwam a even composure udimina esesa Michelle mama bi o say eh Mike ura parliament sana parliament jaro sa
aya wonta de sim kura
esesa
na amini parliament ya yese nyina munta nche kaftana na
o de bi
ba fata mu se
mi ankasa mi bi a omo mu ni mepa no na me ye manager for pricing and risk or Boston no me kwa adwuma kaftana or suit and one am de kwa adwuma
it's nice
me share da me ntade shem de share da ansesa be
but most MPs no say ase by fata mu
we say yes we portray African oboa we so Ghana for ya na pempa mai
now the role is a dignified role
prestigious
exactly
prestigious enti oba e wose wo senya wo siesie wo hu nyina bibia asesa
ase MP pa ya bi an yokro MP pa na hedo ai no
wa ya ne ho basai
ne
the guy say nche bia na ime ya friends NDC ni aya na oto ayampia bebebi ogbedu report no gina ho yi osin mahama bano no apia stadium
okay
otutu bi mani NDC fu bi say we share na poa oti ne perfume hu ne dress na eti sabe oye empia baby abeku bia wo say oda sonko ye wo etiquettes any standards bia okwa ye bekchiro say these standards there was say wo uplift ma nipa hu say ebuba adwuma ne ho if we say parliament enye baby kitu a we executive no
if you
now we so that's judiciary
as a matter of fact first three bodies in the country no
executive, judiciary and legislature legislature and the parliament nti to me elfa india agro there was say woman ni monyam eba dwumadie no they interesting wo ne say we MP kra ba bi wo ho affairs now didi untimi nko obiem
eso ba ye opefu go
untimi nko ya baby a oyefufu kenti nkro no first anka me kwa na kwete duase na me ni manti ni ato se didi adam kwa metike hu na mkwaje sheke mu bokwe na me de fa fi sa na akwa akoye nti ai sa ahi yes of ahi na na ntumi en gina badwamu en didi nso no mkra mpo no aya na edin aha nti difference ne say ye ne MPs de no ye were tenure of office en fi nine na wo kofi ahi ni de na not so afọbọ jise oduman kuma na afre no ana say yare ana bibi enti me ye koye yesua ne man so me dia sedama ye leadership leadership led by honorable Afenyoma Kene Mama Pat Madam Patricia PJ Asoko MP honorable Anodom Prenum omo aboa ye ne first timers no ama de wasi ye hu no yate ase am yet to be judgment and obo say MPP minority that parliament anka ye ba fofo obeka isna esedun ketiani NDC for ne free micro minority and no muntimi free yesabiem say my dan why mighty minority aha na no became so was a micro nam sim no be a mighty I say crime a minority aha because your number near the bay ni swade now so there is substance there is value nipa na buy no omwedru obi ade nimde bi buy enti area bi ade be fa bia obenye obi a otiase wo hu nimde a say yes one so ngina ho nkasa obetumi akasa e de aboa nti so far no so good constituency so ye guso aye adwuma ya toto niama wo constituency for now in parliament obeka say bibi some standing orders ne sanimanya say they at least standing orders na bible aye use of parliament no over parliament niama mienu na be use constitution and standing orders into standing orders ni the oba ebeka cho say your bible unama kodin babo unama na ehwe ho honorable say chimensa ushani baby anu former swami ushani baby anu can standing orders at every point bia I standard of procedure also but yenu mu bi no say sisia no abefu ne menti standing orders is on my phone it will ya anu mabie me fa no matwe pie and phone dey no crab more because you
can use keywords to search
nti no ase wo call PDF file no ahwe keyword no na eyi aba no hu ne ntam da sa afi na be flip pages nti MPB say standing orders ne there and adia me hu ni say emra kona we use standing orders na you become familiar with it for instance so ba one key idea and there will be a minority do be any me quorum NDC for mo adwuma omo ma parliament na se metete omo ma yes na NDC for mo NDC for me so mutie mon ka che mo MPs no because jo mahama che president jo mo omo no mo pigu omo ma because martin mienu miensa say okay say the ensure yonga say ben ma ayi ye no say the ye say MPP anwene so be ne micro mo de mo ntena ho omo ma enti omo amanso a pe ye standing orders ye ba ne say you need number required number ye de be business as ye raise quorum na ye sorry ko enti de bia ne quorum ne du ba bia say honorable ahian 40 akunya ni mu a ohu sawa obi peja ni mu a oni se quorum ti fraud enti ye guso a ye adwuma na ye sua quite interesting, very interesting.
Young somebody like you, it's your first time, and to say the kinds, I could see so you're a quick learner in terms of money being a demand, but I don't think everybody is like you. Obonma, baby, be a word in the pace and it be a draw. It's within one tenure, which is 4 years.
Yes.
Do you think that 4 years near enough for, especially first timers? I feel no better conversant with Parliament and parliamentary businesses. I feel now because committee be a dinner to so any other. Do you think for the 4 year term, especially for first timers, is enough to do the things you ought to do as MP, of course for Parliament as an institution, and also for your constituency?
I think say understanding Parliament, a year is enough.
1 year is enough
to understand Parliament.
Unlike this candidate opinion.
Yes.
Say, we say we did Juma say parliamentary.
Now what's here?
And Fenana, Yadiaman, okay.
Me sana me catch me. Say me first year we the at least first session I call no. And yama do na was a mission na me tiase. Ana so we be chini yama na for ababe very good, you know. By 4 years no.
No so. On your own chest chairman said the night near good through say
yes. Because said I'm a kind standing on the set is our Bible. Ana ubia say Bible de bia who yusu who kutia na fi verses no. E ka wutrim. I be do baby we software with the Bible preach Biblia. Unhwe Bible mu.
Exactly.
Ubi wana na we de who kuti. Enti na honorable say chairman sir. Standing on the so nhwe mu mpo. Ubi na no obeka order any the woman in actual obi ti so honorable ahiafo ye can the omo ben standing orders ahiafo ka ho
okay
obi nti obi a wo hwe parliament so obi so so kasa na ahiafo person nya wa o say honorable member what order are you quoting from
no any so
when you say
so go
we be sao because on me with the team
okay and now can sit on him
okay tia woni nti sana akoye nti emrena wo be che wo ho no na afewu ye very good ewo dwumadi ni but the various I say basic standards ne processes ne ma ye ne there at least 1 year there so what you say
you should know your left from right.
Yes ana adwuma no ye in two folds that's parliament and constituency
okay
eba constituency adwuma na make us a development a ongoing process. Constituency no mostly ayana a impuntunuma no mope.
Okay.
Ana impuntunuma so de ababia no obebo be impuntunuma. Sanso na MP bia no obebo be impuntunuma ni nyina. Enti wo beba be bi. Enti what I believe in is the key ones na wonim say wa ho de betumi as MP no then you tackle them. Na the central government no we jam central government. And I believe in communication.
Okay.
I think one thing I yen say ye man for nti and ye maybe as
as politicians.
As politicians. Okay. Ye ma omo nti ye maybe as nti ade bi o ho a ebo ahode so kra na
waje ato ho so because when you say me kasement to me be to abani atia nti afa emebe duru no na wantumi anye na egu anim ase na said na kan bi okra bro so na wode akoy campaign
ampa me kai say aba me ye campaign me call Love FM my sister station and omo bisa me say dear pa na me ba as a parliamentarian me man for me omo de be kai me anase and I'm sorry I'll be a good advocate as a member of parliament.
Opemsuo. And parliamentary business advocacy.
Because they were expecting say make us say rules me but no kokolobi from aban. Enti okolobi na oye like na onya for instance before you beto aba no. Ana ye kolobi ono abo asenso.
Okay.
Ana o ma ye kilometers kakra. Enti okọ anwoma so mesuam bebre any idea almost ye rules
and probably okay. you got it because
na me abai wo power
and or say
minister was antinemu ha say as caucus
enti obi enya
exactly she say ya bo position okwa e bia be kasa bra wa like na ya ma 1 kilometer bi fia yes fa constituency micro that is very interesting and also parliament even committees are yetete so no committees no committee e bia nipa be 17 obekona minority your number also ye be 4
yeah
na 13 yeah majority.
The last time I read even if committee number near 7 crab na mo ye
2 pe no mo crab 5 enti more or less bibia no be hwe se omo no omo do so enti omo de dodo an be ko ma me ma a good example budget na Minister for Finance present here no
at
to force in the buy no on say budget no there's a 200 million cedis amount bi shema almost say K2 North tidal wave omo de kwa akọ boa omo a
sea
defense any omo dan so na ye omo de kosisi dan mo and there's another 200 million cedis bi a almost say okujeto black wa ho eno ye K2 South and I think say
only south yeah north tongue
hono na akosombo water spillage
no ebe sell
almost say 200 million somebody could see dama omo a water spillage
number 400
you know oko minua dapa constituency
okay
inso kese atama school se wo nyina so apa am bia bubu ni ade bi kra ja to ma hyehye nyina
yanka ho asem
ebi si na yanka ho asem hwe eye edum hwe dan ye hyehye ye what is say omampanya na as minister akase o ye ti contingency fund bi ebi a 50 million na 10 million mini abo amama mu de asi donation scribe mpo no say na abande ababeboa enti sometimes uko opposition ha emanema mu eye de ma because ade na wo pre de bia ni aban na power na ohwe ono no bia na ho de ye de ewo these are some of the things are challenges I na ewo
yeah deputy ranking member of Youth and Sports Committee sanity
okay.
How was that possible for a first timer like you? Of course, it's as a deputy ranking member.
Say you share
background.
You be a CV.
Okay.
Near should be a background, any leadership skills, any ama why nim the near dinner your demo to committees and so. And then two, I dare back with dear minority side ni be brain say yendoso, your number nisa. And seniors no felt say omo pese my exposure na you build it faster because and uko majority side NDC side na NDC for seniors be brave be a fifth time a sixth time as near omo seniors na no they are about half the number no omo 188 to 180 yeah they are about half yes so by seniors near be
quarter
30 something
okay
then you can hear first timers it is okay say seniors name for bibia e be my first timers no on be back benches no go echi na the on be support of voice
you are not helping
them
because you already know these things.
Exactly and each time me can say leadership ase
okay
because leadership we can say omo pulimo along and they are bringing everybody to task nti omo ma obi abone ho de omo pia obi a senia obi abetu adi ni dwumadi e ebeboa eye minority no and obi anso ye be ma osa di brand dwumadi bia no say there's a huge responsibility party no enyina ahwew dwumadi kese na de ama osa di nti we so ma hom so na we live up to expectation into the leadership here and say ranking members in the seniors
exactly
but deputy ranking no
okay
and the first timers
at least now you understand
you understand senior no na also adwuma no why and we be on cry we do nim be ebe what say me energy committee me was so no eba petroleum say ya ehoye me be amaye adwuma me wonim de and Minia Penny Collins, Adumako, yeah, also committee needs to be. I think say your deputy rank and BBC or committee so. Also, I deputy minister for energy or and the other members say be or energy field no. But you know the nim dey na dey boa
as the only energy field na the other field no
or the beba boa sanity.
You hear Youth and Sports Committee also that committee na nkasa no e dey pa na moyo
Youth and Sports and omampanyi wachim nti first in the nim na Youth and Sports ba ko ebom eno na why ehase NEIP ehase Sports Commission ehase omo ada ehase na ene no machim omo youth development ministry eno na Pablo edano and your Youth and Sports Kofi Adams edano ana wo hwe aban no bae no youth development no ahonom no odi ni major projects akwakohye nti wo hwe NDC manifesto ma nanka omo bibia fe na adwuma wura ni nyina akohye youth development no and youth and sports one ye Kofi Adams one de make us say ahode na o nisa was budget amode buy about 60 million a call Kofi Adams ministry and they are canning na could youth development and I've seen say Felix Ofosikwachi e de ibi ato say o mampanyi ba be starting the major or ba be lanche adwumawura ne sa models na o ka so be no ana why youth employment so sa hye honoma and youth employment so models be bring and youth in sanitation youth in road management and nyama be bring e bi ne the adwumadi omni Jospon group of companies Zoom Lion yomo ye sweepers ne sanitation e for no and I say I hope aba no yeah sa ni nyina e hye youth and sports asinti any committee no your oversight responsibility I say dwumadi asa agencies na e hye ase no edi no sabi sky de ama so mo fanya adwuma no omo diskane ye adwuma omo ma basabasa bi ama adwuma ne ho ana ministry so policy direction or say oye e de aboa agents various agencies through the various agencies no ministers so shama or mafa the same policy direction so and any related issues fa the various ministries na hono youth and sports na development na hono eni na eba yanim
youth and sports committee in the Kenya, especially for institutions and minor groups be share. This is not used so much as an MP of Oforikrom, but because we can say do you think the leadership of this country, both past and current, are we preparing the youth enough for the future? Because over NEIP are almost why almost any idea, but it all comes into its entirety youth and development. Are we preparing the youth for the future very well?
I believe say government upon governments the enyama ba more or less abo youth nibi. But what I feel is that sometimes enyama ni bu aban the bakra enye youth ni na no take advantage of it. Ebi kwempo no omonte send you decentralize ma ekofom no aya enko scientist sebe wadamfu bi anka anche o say dwumadi bi say koso aban mu nti fa ho kwehye ma won timpo na waye dey odo ho kwehye no ateki opportunity na so dey aboa ho yene wa aban mu ya start bi a friend you start and I many models be bra ya ebo ankofo bebre abranti ya oye pizza money presence pitch say no youth one of the youth models ni bi anomoye the boy entrepreneurs the build young entrepreneurs be brave minim crofo be bro businesses and nam sa models ni and ye build your businesses and oma ba be entrepreneurs omo yo adwuma and the pizza man and fa na Ghana how kwa unhu pizza man.
The last time he spoke about it, that's for even crossing the boundaries of Ghana.
Yes, because I know say I'm reliably informed say a man na oni omo ye adwuma no ye bills you for no finance for no omo ana sisi omo kra IC cap ne is it one of these food chains Burger King and so on and they've gone beyond Ghana shores to other countries even the bills that come call beyond Ghana the shores of Ghana into something that they be a chance as a pitch presidential pitch would they we need the wide business babeche na ya so mu ya de and if you look at the businesses to me and nature and I believe say sanke ekone sanke be boa a lot of the youth because abane into me employ mabuni nyina the government ankasa no onu to me employ obia but the solution say was say you build more entrepreneurs omo be bie enuma no mo dia fa nipa bebre na say utie businessmen bebre asama bebre kan say ofa nipa adwuma nkofo bebre nya honest odi adwuma ahye ne nsa no obegu adwuma no sabi ohu se sika ba ohu ne se wo na adwuma ne ye wo dia no odi wanya others. So because now the bank loan a juma. Yes. No the sika na ye de ope. Intention na juma ni bi agunti na say you the only businessmen akese ni bebre kasa. Omo prefer so omo dem sika be kwa akoto bank na odi aye treasury bill na bonds na bibi na wanya so fa so na so madwono.
Element of this harness.
Exactly. Na dan so de be kwa akobi adwuma na osori anaku card bi ana ne bi yam hyehye ne bibi mpenisa. Eno na ma Ghana unemployment here dey so and I believe say as abaye bani de ekono going forward now say ya sha asem ye nhihye ya your values bia those days your school na omochire and the religious and moral school meaning say oh you twem
no mokofa our world our
people
and then kra no honorable head the emphasis so now who share minister of education. And then Krano assignment here, the more minimum teachers no more target parents are. And no, we a parent no yeah. Sometimes I wonder
no, see almost say education is not just the classroom, and not just the teacher. A parent and teacher. Into your parent now you are just when you are teacher the any obano
me no mo ya adwene pa. Na sa police omudia ba ni maame a wono woti dwuma woni maken ko bitimi ka se man ko school dan ti ro ko school na wo the
homework about
the pa was na maame akwesi me de me answer me ba am say na maame bi a wo ha ye sa question me nti adam ka so mun ko friend ba no nyere emra say o mama ni nyina nya asama because no me pa say
want to be
anyway
Enti sana is education no abaye and some of us me personally they me feel say abani and you share religious and moral say ade no na ema you share values bia wona ma eno na ode ode ball bra wo masika ndi wanim de bia wudi na wo ye dey wo protect wo be odidi no and
say na one say
if na ba no sisi abibi na omu say bia obi aduru ba bi 45 years 50 we reach a year or no 20 years no ohun say wo sorry and 2 you enti business no obene de ope and say to me the values le sha say show mumu a ene ma say be bo ama investors ba no mu be business or Ghana on be mu kese ama Nkwantannanso do na so enya adwuma and I believe that there are more opportunities for the youth but yeah sometimes so network element
okay
nipa wunu baby a woko aya me catch me share you funu na me ne omudi nkomo campus ade a omuta invite me omo programs me catch om say what wa hwe network it is saying
your network is your net worth
exactly it is our network ni limited wona mfufu a wudi omo chi nyina wo ma me to banchi wona mfufu a wudi omo chi nyina so baby a wo hwe a enye ade a ebeboa esa wo padam for ba ko awon so so na ebedie network mama
at least
be fanam for the mix madam for be papa na oka chem say wa amfani bank school say onko si ade keke or the school so onko pe network say nya de bi na am sa network nso na beboa ne banama ono so afeja
no krapa
enti ni nyina ka ho megidi say yema ye nkwala na ba no youth no eti na ma biase no mhu say was so much as a build your entrepreneur spirit. About last time the cook came yes, me beside students say omo many or more to besides any person use iPhone. Almost the 70% a page on phone ni na iPhone.
Meanwhile, when you do
and iPhone no use no 13, 14, 15, 16. It be 25,000 is 250 million. Phone 250 million students. Ukraino. About 250 million no me can story be chom say lady be Oforikrom me man no Opemsuo 1,000 cedis o ka chem so the year adwuma na me say the adwuma so the ton kusua kofinie ene wato kusua ma wako high dan
ntu ewu
it is so to me the 1,000 cedis eton kusua ko high dan that means say wa ukra 250 million won sem no what capital
which not on ship
what capital and sometimes I was say yema yetwe omadwe we dey esini ma so anya say nipa no onhu the value na ono ekra no
can we say it's about time your education no your business as we say can be between you and I we benefited from religious and morals social studies and I akwaye bibi o hon and a room to to junior high, a room to senior high, and a replicate to a university. Can it be said you better tricky, you know, your education, you know, the syllabus in any way, no, ama a timia changing was
I think say possible. We say you be frabe na honorable Aidoo.
And I spoke to him too. Yeah, in the transition, you feel was a program.
We shall last time at Michigan Airport, we had a good discussion. Friday in the Eba program. Or be in the new one, yeah. So we shall not be able to know about any transia. We say, Indiana, it comes to education. It was something I was always saying. Say, look, Upamo the motor Benetia and PPP, but somebody like Honorable Aidoo. Yes. Nindia crown education. Some people I will prefer some carbine Ninja party. He's prepared to help, but you see, politics, you know. Say Omampanyini crowd or paper say or paper of the party form play. We say your party for the we are very hard you call for omo be your mom play. In you be an liberal party sir. Education no say na kasanka duchum 13 or 13 maybe. No she say you say emredania na so adano. Enti or starting maybe no mo the curriculum ni maybe ba anka ebeboa ama the focus we mo call international schools no Cambridge you know Accra we di you say 10 years from primary school or your project works sa de bia mo ko your project work bi na obedu 10 years no nyafe no adwe no nyafe no we ko university and san attend the project work or your presentation in our class enti the confidence wa build it senya okasa ewoni pom wa build it ya church and nyeme bia ma na adwini mu abi but ye nkwala ya ye koye normal basic ni ani okoni a chene classroom ade oba abetu book ma yere ato ho international schools you the assignment be was say parent kra wo sign wo sign assignment no to show say wo share assignment answer so ye nkwala ni say do say enti if you do twum ntade na o mo hye kra akono no o sesa no say sa brown ne kra no o mo nja hye na o mo nja say ya bre doesn't connect positive tete ne friend panunity eduane gari colonial dressing all these colonial things say ngakaka you free your independence that's your colonial dressing enti nanka or the shishaya ba eboa but I am kai be say MPP amount for MPP ideologies very well anka MPP yani capitalist free market enterprise yani ba ba uma yani say boa businessmen mo mo yede omo eduma epeja say MPP about 2017 na me ma akọ kama until covid say covid amebuma anka amemu no ebekọ kama nanso sa free market na ye no President Kufona kana asimbo say ye capitalist with a conscience. Nti we say Ghana you developing do baby ade bia wo do ani be hwe businessmen for so. And ye sha say the free education. Eba nti President Kufona start free basic education. We say basic education rollings and ye FQ but or ye the law. Okay. Or ye law no we to implement it. Okay. Nti President Kufona be implement FQ no. But or implementing no we say nkwala ni nko school. Interest will be there ebe motivate incentivizing kwalana mo ba school and or dey free school feeding e baye inti akra no so nim say ko school ebe ma na aduane a ne ma me kra be pia na say ko school e motivated to to di school feeding ne ba kwalana ko school be no na afi ya sha say adwe ho say wo say akra no wie JSS na there no obey e was so trust because JSS is going to develop akwani be no to from obra and Ghana so all public sector work abaya djuma bia the least qualification we here and so now the room secondary education now if we SHS certificate and work university na HND no masters tertiary and tertiary it is akwani JSS no one to also mean say no government work you try na free you are buy recruitment or security service police military ni ade engineer was say adwe ho say was say the free secondary year dey e ba no matumi ato aso we free secondary school na maame anto ane so a we security services ana abadwuma bi kwhye o de be bona bra na adwuma nso ebi all these were plans MPP ye dey to honom for say oman ye dey develop youth ne amamu no ama Ghana asese because oman bia no ubeko wani ma your resource human capital. So human capital in the world developed that. Oman to me enkonenim. Dey ma China, Singapore, Malaysia no me adekoye educational omodo omonkro afem.
Exactly.
Entiema nipa no dodo na no omo ye so well educated that so develop bibia innovation creativity ekoso those countries no. And nkwala na ekwa free SHS bibia no. Wo de Ghana ma ho be 10 years. Because akrebi SHS we be anadwuma bi enti say digital solutions to say programming ne code ni ade na wo cha na say me say young guy bi edum oye phone we ade na you video buy ya exactly enti when you have a lot of these guys no more ye niema AI technology be ni ade they start to build these things and e be ma oman no apopele na tumi akosro na yes science education or former na yet dey yet na aye conservatives ye na aye nko yenim sekuaye na ya debia ye whole market catalyst no eno an ye mfa innovation fa hwe enka ho
another sampa na oba ne begim na yakọ no kuaye na ja no at the level of fees entry na lot of people are watching us on the social media and Nkwantannanso say me kind some of the questions and then pertaining to where we are now with regards to the youth. Dennis Opposite, he has performed more than John Mahama in his 3 months in Parliament, Master. John Mahama is president. In Shiraba Junior, please, and this question, listen to me, answer me. Please ask Honorable Aidoo if he can do anything for us regarding the extremely exorbitant hostel fees at Tech.
Yes, we say hostels are private people.
Okay. And
NACC hostels. Okay. No? And private people won't be even university to me for some more on how much
they should charge.
They should charge.
Okay.
But I will encourage all the students in our campus someone joining and say NDC manifesto the hostel fees campaign.
Okay.
And they stated in the manifesto somebody BCC halls of residence, any hostels real cheap the students and minimum students don't make a chance on our police with you
police in move room
because and the campus are there back with students by hostel. Oma me bebo am school no akọ adofo bebo na baby a obeda
na bo kra wo
baby abeda na bo and then you secret we say student population university about 100,000 population enti edan pro so enti I say demand no ICD supply and am abone kwa na ekosoro every semester bi omotum eno na menti ase no and then you say enti Ghana na Kofi yekan if you run for crowd no moye uko hide ya afibia wu fi ra be ka cho so atum ezu fi ra kro mpinti dan ne mfa hwe nka ho on san kosi dan fufu ezu afibia oto edan ne rent mu enti we ye ma bia ye hu ne se aban no e wo se o che ye nkwala ne bo e bo ba ko che nkwala ne se eye omo first year school fees obefa hoka time omo campaign bi say o say omo wia emu dada no omo buy refund but I say minister be ka say refund bi ani ho and we first betrayal minister say refund bi ani ho and o ka say hostel so be sisi adan enti dan say dey emfa that preoccupancy budget na be so me hostels bi allocation bi awon from the city this year they make us say aban no dia wo yani ye be hwe by end of the year no ye be hwe say middle of the year na ye omo de be a supplementary budget bi e be ba say hwe amana afini kwa iwie ya me ne ye mabu na work university no ye be kasa cha aban no
Thank you. I'll take this opportunity to read the messages. Abana, I am a few preconessa badodo. Influential Ima. Or say the NDC, I will kind of the way. Or say the NDC has really disappointed us, especially with the cocoa farmers. With the cocoa farmers big time. President Akufo-Addo took cocoa price from 4,000 to 3,100. I think we type on to 3,100 in 8 years. But John Mahama told us to vote against NPP because, because that wasn't enough. They promised us 6,000 to 7,000 increment, but not knowing it was all lies. Influential comes to say that President Mahama promised us jobs through 24-hour economy, but within the space of 4 months, he has sacked over 2,000 innocent Ghanaian workers. Innocent, influential messages also. It's been 4 months now after NDC took over, but it seems nobody is talking about Galamsey anymore. President Mahama told us he could use just 1 week to stop Galamsey during his campaign, but are we seeing now? But what are we seeing now? Okay, thank you. Greetings to Honorable Aidoo. Oforikrom, Wensu from Mose Calvin Opoku Kusi, Oforikrom Mayweather. Nickname of the one. What is that? What is it? Also for weather, the show is loud and clear inside and here overseas. Tescon University is always grateful for your support and dedication. God bless you massively. Tescon Raymond Jaben Asante was under the tenure of Akufo-Addo Bawumia-led administration. Lots of entrepreneurs and businesses were supported, and its aftermath will be seen someday. Kevin Kusi, so Honorable Aidoo is always giving in-depth analysis on issues. Great. Kevin Opoku, and let me add this. No MP has helped. Okay, Kevin, Honorable Aidoo also no MP has time for his students. Okay, no MP has time for his students more than Honorable Aidoo. He's always ready for results. His guidelines, methodology, and skills will make you deliver. It looks like you from what touch your power. What are you born? Wasn't no MP has time for. And also Ghana population youth in also. Exactly. And we are member of parliament. I say wow, we need youth no one try one bear on one. One tea or mercy. Okay. Raymond Jaben Santos, Honorable Duchum was indeed a gem, and his ideologies must be upheld. Okay, they should be upheld. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Raymond. Also stating this on record. This is Kevin Opoku. Under your tenure as the MP for Oforikrom, Tescon University has been able to organize the biggest program ever. Your support to Tescon University is unmatchable. Estade said, what is Honorable doing about the bad criminals at Aloga Junction? Aloga Junction. Tech Junction, so come report ama police in paying for. NCBA, who say, Omotu ho anamo. Tech Junction can hope. Okay. And then who see Wohoka, who nyasumje. Just a me who baby as uncle for Nifria. Omoteti ni power honomosano. Honorable Crack Kamba Bidamios and any idiot repanti and Shannon. So Clement Mensa, a faction was it the finance minister and cocoa board CEO must apologize to we, the cocoa farmers, for deceiving us. Cocoa price must increase now as they promised. Lot of messages neighbor. Mr. Amon, you know how many check Mr. Amon's message be a manyan TSA or de amame. Well, okay, we need TV, so only to me. That more bizarre question. That's it. But more lot of questions to ask. No problem. I mean, you know, what is our number of parliament? One minister. Who? One soon from Casa. Nick surprise. Men share a number of questions, but we but no, someone said answer. Yes. The campaign team for the
Ele Jaffa na de omu.
Yeah.
Omu ni me. Chiro kwa me face tia no me say one on ne bae no. Ba ko de. Na se me ni pa. Okay. Me impressed one no me da so to about.
Okay.
Me free one na me register voter.
But when you about to about
me ba so so ija.
Oh nice.
Pentecost.
Okay.
Infinity.
Aye.
No.
Nice.
Message so there they all you good. The IT guys no. You be our best. Nyama mi no. Ba ko busa about the students hostel.
Yeah.
Wo admit say no boarding as my raise concern.
It's beyond your control.
Yes. Na me personally me convince. You be no be so near convince. Or ye ne dey say the answer but me no free say or ye member of parliament say it's true. Say message be no be dey say on a relationship with the youth no spam no I think say o keep up ababua no dia na ono so obetimi aye as a member of parliament ye bia ono so de bia ono university no mpani for beto na mo o say hostels no the more no ayi no ye bia no so betimi aye de atenti ye bia ono personally ono so na mo bi obeto a aban de no de say the kan no bibia na mai
okay
no personally no initiative bia o person on university authority and say bia BOT no pro bi o ha say outside campus no boy den no ye bia na university no arrangement bia betimi amana kwan a no betimi aba the second one is security
okay
friends take on and no na me dwon amenti ase because police kwan na ye kwan de bia me nam so ye bia na SMMP police for de bia mo
yes
sa trot finance just last week or two you know me say yes say one more lady cars no will be kwatwe se kan de twani ye bi kra me se nipa no or da so won kwama so ni kwan police for no most at times until they are make no entity for no you know me say bi na obe so mo de na mo very strict on my own pack ho but almost all the time mo je driver face kan no mo load up and down next so yeah da so report crime issues the medical to one on him assembly you know constantly no say dey o ma sha say last year plan as April last year 10 bia no mo dey your friends say house bi wo a obeko bi o do junction wa o mo create awareness especially o mo change phones ne o pe iPhone and that awareness ne dey assembly number na wo na hima na mpini for me bo ma baso ye bia na wo na wi mi waso o mo afem dey for that one day o ma ya dey
okay
that's my two.
Thank you.
I think the issue of trottoir parking a different issue from crime no.
Okay.
First test no e the by a crime. Mo jiji nkrofo phones e wa Nwaga junction attacking nkrofo. And then I may cite the similar example say Winter Junction po e bi cost but no any entity before na ehwe.
Okay.
I normally the police for special unit or mo hwe no ya report it. Into me we GDS special unit no e deal with that but when daytime trotro for na omulodi or tejanche ya dia we say tejanche ho na nkasa ne station ni so and in the station me tejanche na minim yesa oba tejanche na campus ifo ne lodi ana
omugina na de campus
na for lodi o Joseph Oludi oho eye inkronkro we che nyina idonyafo nyina obi alodi oho
adia na micro ni say abe mighty
enti space eno ana omo free eye Accra road nkone wa Accra road free konongo Joseph ni adio
ba se kra
ebesa ko edum nyina no omugina oho eno ne create that you know one thing is space ni wa ye di baby my bus stops for now because tech junction and kasa first no husa na mbeka president Kofo Kumasi ajoso kwan no ana ma wotumi bie mu ana omububu kaka na omu ye we wo honom ana oye overhead no wo honom no bridge no enti there was a police for MTTD for no omu ne say omu bebo ana cars ni be moving tentem me we say ya na omu gira omu allow one lane edem na the other lane no na but say you touch for the almost so you ding nipa no adwuma nipa ho adwuma sometimes obi be di so obi nso endi so nti police for ne bomb ho modern dey wo ma edu ba bia na ache akakra but so far I'll give it to them omo bomb ho modern power ho udu ona wunim ho situation and no akodi wrong lane mu no ache ba yemi ayeni no dey udu ha no akọ inali na ona we ya fa ho ntem eko nti mebo police for na baso we no ho na the issue of hostel you say my postgraduate president nti minim KUST in hyehyeye KUST esase no yo baby omu yidima anko se opeso ye hostel sa Gaza area ho no and no ye private personal pa omo be call arrangement some number of years you be tell easy amount no ye BOT and bibi no build hostels nti okọ Gaza ho a omo wo hostels bebre ewo ho no mo ana you outside the KUST because university in Ankasa so there to say the omo friend Brunei new Brunei near the complex and the university Macy
it was university NASA so
yes that's the girls hostels and the university so on also ne planner on also CB within the but the university need grow
and no want to so be we control no
yes
for now there you will investors on my
and no most of the private people no mo outside the university
van the money
van the money ade oko nanadoma hostels ne Edwase Kote de Duako those areas are what is happening is private investors no university no ewo dean of students where you be on the hostels ni share sometimes omo kasa about cost of accommodation but to a certain limit and I'm can say demand and supply for instance in kwala na makwaya most students omo makwaya no mkope hostels and this all connect hostels ni be ayema na kodu ba bi ni ebo obo bi a because unya ninti obedo the same thing akodwum na akoto nto sada na okoye unya nto sabe nkwan na omo tonto si na omo nto sasa aka maame ba ko pe
sumo se ya to
kakya nto skitu ebi be 5 for say 20 cedis one ton so awunya nkwan ye enti sana aya na hostels na koye de yahwe ne say university no ebi wa shase ebi kwan say more private people o ma no mo maame establish bi me kai say last year na vice chancellor kra ne kokubodi di nkomo se kokubodi Messi hostel ema omo menim se na nkomo na duachi just before ye beto aba no menim sa me was saying because of we kakra ntema mete me nya information na menim vc credit ho nkomo ano omo ne various institutions no sa yi ni na mehwe se me ne be cross ID nkomo ama omo nyina aba ombo no masisi hostels but no class so enough this abanshe da efa ne se ade bi a wo ye no aso ano ana nye KUST pool
and
mo ne UCC na sa problem no ho but KUST ni say ye ne ye de no ai ke se okwa akra se Legon edan nkola se no mo tua dan
ne wo bi tumi be hand down wadenta
ana o mo de no kra de ya ne so se nka na sa asebo de nche kuma ase bibiri nti ema edan ne bo ye de pa nti wo se aban bem cause we the private investor dey sika akoto asase o ka ne say e was what the profit
exactly
aban na wona
o kana wona ka ko
o ne ka ko sise
o tua sika si no na wai
exactly nti wo say aban ne de ye force e ma aban ne bem e no na me hwe say as a parliamentarian no ye ne ye part no parliamentarizing ade questions say we see bisa ne ade the minister for education ye be force e bisa na ye push your mama almost the so mo ye bo na ma ya bo ye nkwala no.
Just in case you just joined, you're live on 104.7 FM. Also on Facebook is Opemsuo Radio. On X, Instagram is Opemsuo Radio. Also on YouTube is Opemsuo TV. Mama, YouTube ni adamu na say message in the budget brand akenkan. We will go back to Parliament. In Parliament, Honorable or a member of the Energy Committee, Honorable Lebwa.
Aye, ampa.
You try one by me by maybe say honorable with regards to energy. Ghana is as a